And my favorite area was Palm Desert. I was there for 7 months in the middle of my mission. It's a pretty wealthy area. It's like a retirement community, basically. A lot of people from Washington, Canada, Oregon will come down in the winter. Because in the winter there, it's beautiful. Sunny skies, blue skies, hardly any clouds, 70 degrees, 75 every day, very consistent. It's a great winter. You couldn't ask for a better winter. And I was there around Christmas time. And I was Skyping my family on Christmas time, on Christmas Day. And my family is in Ohio and I'm in California. And that was one of the worst winters in Ohio at that point in time. They had all this snow and it was terrible weather. And I'm like, it's really nice, beautiful over here, sunny sky, 75. So beautiful area, palm trees everywhere. You wouldn't believe how many golf resorts there are. Like you just drive down the street, it's golf club, golf course, country club, everywhere. Pretty ritzy area, lots of fancy restaurants. So most of the people that I taught as a Spanish-speaking missionary were the people who were working in those fancy restaurants, working in the hotels, working in the golf courses. That was where they got their livelihood. And it was hard for them in the summertime because in the summertime nobody wants to be there as a tourist. People just go back home to Canada or whatever. Because in the summertime it can get up to 120 degrees. It's always over 100 every day. Usually it's around 105, 110 every day. Sometimes up to 120 if you're lucky. I actually lived in the most comfortable apartment in the mission. So I had it pretty lucky. I only had 3 areas, which is kind of unusual. I was in each one for a long period of time. And in each of those 3 apartments, I had my own washer and dryer in the apartment. Just nice apartments, basically. So I had it pretty lucky. My favorite area in Palm Desert, we had a pretty nice apartment. Pretty big, too. There were 2 bedrooms, a good-sized living room. It's easily twice as big as the apartment I'm living in now at BYU, and a lot nicer too. I basically had a car my entire mission. So I bought a bike beforehand because I think the mission president sends you out a letter before you go and it will say you should do this or that. And I think mine said I should buy a bike. So I bought a bike and I had it sent out to the mission office. And I used it for 3 days out of 2 years. Because I was in a lot of the Spanish-speaking areas, since they're bigger, usually get a car. Our mission president, though, made a big emphasis on trying to reduce the amount of time you're in the car, because when you're in the car, you can't really talk to people in the street, you're not really teaching anybody, you're basically shut off. And so he would say, park a little further away, try to walk more, so you just see more people, and so people are seeing you. And it makes a big difference. You can just have a lot more missionary experiences that way. I mean, we would drive pretty big distances sometimes and try to park further away. So nice cars too, new cars.